Hey guys, up here. Welcome back for episode 4 of Creature Commandos. In the last episode, we may have said goodbye to our good friend G.I. Robot as he went off in a blaze of glory doing that which he loves. I believe, based on what I saw on social media, that this next episode is going to be Weasel-centric. So we're going to finally be getting his backstory and what led him here, and maybe a little bit of the truth behind what actually happened in that event that led him to being captured and locked away. But with that all said, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time custom reaction the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things that we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 4, Chasing Squirrels. Oh, I mean, they're just going at it now.
I have to bring Circe back to the U.S., find out what's going on here.
Do you not think it's best to just bong?
We say bang.
But it doesn't sound like bang. It sounds like bong. Bang!
Bang.
Bang!
Why does she want Circe dead so bad?
You're such a good man. I have such feelings for you, Richard Flack.
I have to go.
Still keeping it at arm's length. I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel like something's off. Especially after that whole little "you've doomed us all" thing that Circe was spouting when they prevented her from taking the princess out. Because if it's not by whatever plan that she has, then it's whatever comes out of this arrangement with that country and the U.S. that Waller's got. Hey! What's up, Economos?
I told you.
That he's sick.
Yes, been coughing up hairballs.
You are a terrible liar.
I'm not lying.
What happened to your leg?
Well, I was fighting off an alien invasion.
Fine, don't tell me.
I mean, he was.
You motherfucker.
Even though you got us into some trouble over there, you're good at this. If the need comes up for this type of group again, I hope you'll be a part.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
You didn't. The hell is that about?
Why is she looking at him like that?
Oh.
Who is he?
Oh no.
Do you see the way she looks at him? She loves him.
Oh my god.
She loves his handsome, stupid face.
Well, okay.
Bearded face. Able to grow hair.
Oh, right. Well, I showed you what you
Okay,
paid
so he
for.
can't
This
grow
is where the
hair,
bar
but
is.
they can regenerate?
Before they spot
You're
us.
judging me.
What?
For not being able to grow hair on my face. As if that makes me some sort of baby man.
What are you talking about, bud? I don't even know.
Mind your own business!
Oh my god, he's such a child.
John! Stop that! Let him go! General, where did you take this man?
Man?
Yes, man.
Where he was is classified.
My client is innocent.
I thought he killed 27 children.
Oh, the look on his face when he heard that.
Police!
No.
He was accused of
And convicted.
and unfairly convicted.
It looked like he was
of
getting them
killing
out of
8
safety
children,
to me.
Not 27.
Oh, then he's a saint.
There's no real evidence. I've been waiting for him for 3 days.
Fine. Take him.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know why. I mean, why did you need to do that? I thought for a second he was going to use the Sharpie to try to draw facial hair on him after that conversation they had before it went completely, literally sideways.
You have no right to keep me here. What are the charges?
I'm charging you with first-degree witchy poo and maleficent in the second degree.
Oh, and Bette Midler in that one movie in the 3rd degree.
That's an actress, John. That's not a character's name.
He's talking about Hocus Pocus.
Again, not a character.
Yeah, he's right. He didn't keep up with the shtick.
So you're just another red-headed waif in an inappropriately revealing outfit. Why do all you supervillains need to be so sexed up all the time? You like that, John?
I mean, sort of. It's a little thirsty.
You found yourself in the middle of an international incident, Red. So you help me, I help you. What were you doing in Pakistan?
Trying to save your worthless lives.
Save our lives exactly how?
From that princess bitch, Rostovik. I was trying to kill her to save the world.
Oh, come on.
I know it's hip to be a superhero these days, but your resume doesn't exactly back up the Glenda the Good Witch routine.
There you go, another character.
Murder and assault charges.
Even the devil doesn't want to see the world die.
And we should believe you, why?
I will show you the future.
Show me how.
She's full of it.
According to her file, she's possibly clairvoyant. With her hands restrained, she can't cast spells, but she might be able to...
What?
Get into your head.
Oof.
I'm just hoping that one of these photographs might
my
provoke
God.
some type of reaction. No, don't. Jesus, John. Do any of these photographs mean anything to you?
Over here! Pass! Come on! Hey, what's that? Look what I got! Fetch! Get it!
Aww.
Oh boy.
Wow. Jesus.
Time's up.
You ready?
For what?
Oh. Whoa. Whoa, wait. Is that Grodd? Jesus. Oh my God. How does she even accomplish half of that?
What the hell was that? Waller?
I don't know.
She's obviously pulling some sort of Jedi mind trick on you.
I don't know.
All my research says Circe is in fact legitimately clairvoyant. On Themyscira, it's taken as fact.
And now we're taking Themyscira's fact?
Dude, it's a real place. We know that now.
I know it's a real place, but what kind of place is it? An island of all women? Come on.
10 years ago, Circe warned the women of the island, and yes, they are all women.
Sign me up, right?
She warned of a tsunami that was going to kill thousands. Many, but not all of the islanders took refuge inland. A major tsunami did indeed hit. Those who took refuge survived. Those who did not, did not. Since then, her talents have fallen more often on the less altruistic side.
And why do you think what she just did to me isn't on the less altruistic side?
She's not able to imagine futures. I don't see how what she showed you could be anything other than genuine.
Oh, come on.
Flag.
Can't manifest an illusion in that way.
To do what?
To kill the
With that
princess.
ability, at
Are you
least.
kidding me? If Circe's so clairvoyant, why didn't she know that Weasel was gonna beat the crud out of her? Or that Phosphorus was gonna burn her damn face off?
Clairvoyants usually don't have control over what bits of the future they see, General.
Oh, that's convenient.
I mean, that's
Contact
also
the
pretty
Embassy.
standard, pretty
Tell them we have
accurate.
information of another credible threat against the princess.
Waller, stop.
Now that we've gained their trust, it should be easy to get the commandos inside and neutralize her.
Stop it, damn it. Listen to me, I'm telling you, I've met this woman. This isn't her.
Bumping uglies with someone doesn't mean you're infallibly able to know a person's character, General.
I didn't.
Oh, now don't lie to me, Flag.
How did she know?
So what now?
We find a leader who's less whiny little bitch and more just bitch.
Well,
So glad to be back home to the sweet smell of... What is this today? Hyena vomit?
What, are we supposed to be buddies now?
I think so.
Look, creature from the Black Buffoon.
oh my God.
This ain't enough for me, is it?
I'm hungry. I've been on a long flight.
What you looking at, Manic Panic?
Give her back her food.
Oh! Oh my god. Weasel.
There, give me that. There you go. Now everyone's happy, right? Except for you, because you no longer have food. And you're ugly. And this one, because he no longer has a jaw. He also might be dead.
Bride! No, you're leading the team back to Picolistan.
Without Rick, she's in charge now.
I need to talk to the princess.
I know speak English. Call back.
No, listen. The princess's life is in danger.
Thank you. To call back though, yes.
No, it's a matter of life or death. Muerta. How do you say that? Damn it.
I mean, like, sure, they got some kind of wicked technology and all that kind of stuff, but I don't see how with even what they have, they can overpower all. Oh no.
You think she'll love you? She'll never love you.
Oh my god. Jesus!
I'm gonna guess your eyeball isn't as bulletproof as the rest of you. I should
Got
be the one
another
screaming
tantrum,
here. You attacked me
Jesus.
for no reason.
For no reason.
And now I'm stuck here on your back.
You think she'll love you? She'll never love you.
Who? The princess?
Now you call her your princess? Dear God, I can't believe this is happening to me. She isn't your bride. She's my bride.
Oh.
Who else would I be talking about, you dilfy piece of shit?
Dilfy piece
Bride
of
and I have
shit.
nothing going on between us. She's not my type, and I'm not hers. Okay?
She's everyone's type. So are you.
Well, thank you, but no. Now, can I please come down? You promised to stop attacking me so we can talk.
Well, this is an unlikely little team up that we got here.
Do you want a coffee or something?
I'll have tea.
I'm honestly shocked he actually has tea.
Beautiful story. What a beautiful love you share with this princess. The two of you, like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet in Titanic. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, not many people have. But at this point...
Wait, hold on. Did it flop in this universe?
My love is also great, but more like when Harry met Sally. They love each other so much that one day in the middle of a restaurant, Sally looks at Harry and is so overcome with passion, she has a pleasure mess in her pants.
I don't think that's exactly what's happening in that scene.
My bride, she plays these little fetch-me games, but she knows inside that we are destined to be together.
So maybe we can help each other.
Best friends.
Oh no. You may have done fucked up.
Why did you help me in the cafeteria?
I owed you for almost getting you killed.
When you put it that way, we're not exactly even. I mean, I almost wound up dead. I'm not sure getting my gross food back makes up for that.
Aww.
Are you going to kill the princess?
One less human. More room for the monsters to roam.
Uh-oh. Having a dream.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look over there.
What the hell?
Hey, look. Somebody left the back of the school open. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Are great. Glub, glub, glub. Oh, I'm so drunk.
Oh, and then he's do they accidentally start the fire themselves? And then because of what he thinks he saw, he got the blame for everything.
Some type of damn werewolf. He took them kids into the school. I think he's gonna kill them.
Okay, we'll be there as soon as we can, sir.
Well, hurry the hell up.
Oh. Damn. Wow.
What are you so afraid of, child? What's that thing done to you? You! Stop! Get away from them kids!
Oh no! And this fucker makes it worse! Oh! Oh my god. Wow. Just because of what he is, this happened.
It's got a kid! Stop, police! There, I see it!
Oh my god, man. That is so fucked up, man.
I wonder what he's dreaming about.
Probably just chasing squirrels.
Damn. God damn it, man. That was so messed up. My lord. I knew the moment they started kind of opening that door, it had to be something more than what they think. And because he can't speak, he can't defend himself, he can't tell his side of the story. I like that he's got this lawyer that's actually trying to figure all that out. I mean, realistically, if the truth ever came out, like, he didn't kill any of them. You know, it's a great, perfect encapsulation of what this kind of story is really about. Like, about these monsters, you know, they don't look like normal people. They have different, like, appearances. You know, one is like a walking corpse. We got our fish lady, we got him, we got a guy that's a glowing, irradiated skeleton man. And it's just like, because of what they look like, because of these exterior presentations, people just make these assumptions. Like, he was playing. They were playing like any pet would play. He just looks like a freaky wolf man. And, you know, it freaked that guy out. You know, a simple tug-of-war match made it look like he was attacking these kids. And because of that, he let that color his judgment and kind of set all of this in motion. And then, while yes, the kids kind of started the fire, it hadn't spread. It wasn't going to blow that place up by any means, at that point at least. And they were still just having fun. But when he shows up and he already comes in there with these notions, with these preconceived ideas of what he believes is going on, and that one kid didn't even like try to, like, obviously this guy comes in, you don't know, with a gun. I don't know if you would necessarily like speak up or kind of be frozen in your tracks, but like, he just went right past her. He's the one that made this worse. I think that's like a nice little way to like showcase how people's fears, lack of trying to understand or empathy or any of these things can just make things worse. All it does is cause more damage when you don't try to understand a situation. Because then when he takes his shots at him, he's the one that causes that fluid to leak into the fire, erupting the entire building in an explosion, killing almost instantly those kids that were right there beside it. One he had to watch die, and then he was trying to get the girl out. And then after all of that happened, the police come in and see what they see. And based on the information they were given and the sight from their perspective, it looks the way it looks. At the end of the day, too, they're so fixated on him, this creature that they don't understand, they completely ignore the kid. Opening fire, they could have easily shot that kid. But either way, when, the kid was falling behind and the building was collapsing, they didn't even try to save the kid. They were fixated on subduing this creature, the perceived threat. And in the end, it was that fear, it was that preconceived notion and this lack of understanding that cost this kid their life. And he was trying desperately to get her out of there and even get back to her as this place was still trying to fall apart. Likely, had they not been there, he probably would have died with her as well. But if they never showed up, he probably would have got her out of there without any issue. It just sucks, man, that, it's just a perfect, encapsulation. Even going back to the original Frankenstein story, all these things are kind of these misunderstandings, because it doesn't fit into what we know and it doesn't look like us, that immediately our instincts are to cast it aside or put it at a distance or paint it as an enemy. Automatically put up our guard when we probably don't need to. It's instinctual. I've talked about this and a couple other things because it seems to be a topic that's come up quite a bit here as of late. One of which, recently in Nimona, which I reacted to, and then The Wild Robot, which will be coming out here in the near future. I finally watched that, and yeah, man, it's just like a constant idea of that when you're faced with a situation that involves something you're not completely understanding of. It just falls into this othering, this fear of what is not like us, or that is not of the norm. There's this primal, instinctual, animalistic need to lash out or get defensive that some people can't override that with their heart, with logic, with just simple thinking out of a situation. It's just you fall into this instinct, this fear response, and that's the easier route. It just torments these people. Hell, even Nina, I still don't even know why she's even here. She just looks the way she does. And we don't know her situation yet. I imagine it's maybe even something similar to Weasel, where it's simply just because the way she looks at it, she may have been just around an event that took place and got blamed for it. Just because he was there and because he was different, he got the blame for this incident because he's not like everybody else, and therefore he must be the aggressor in this situation. It's upsetting. The way they paint it out in this is just so tragic because, from what we could tell, I don't know what his origins are in this universe because there are a couple different versions of the Weasel in the comics. And I don't know if this is just kind of on its own or an adaptation or spin or twist on some of those because it's a little different than the ones that I've looked into, but he does seem to be kind of just an animal, like a big dog man. This emotional intelligence in there, he connects in the way that an animal does, or like a dog. That sense of loyalty, intelligence, and whatnot, in his behavior and his mannerisms, all these different things. He's just also a gangly little weasel man. So it just comes off in this way that makes people kind of concerned. He's just cursed with a form that makes people kind of up in arms, get defensive, get a little unnerved when they see him because they don't know how to react. What is he, man? Is he animal? What is it? What's going on? It's just it's just tragic. Also in this episode, though, we finally have some storylines converging where we have Eric showing up because he saw them coming back from their mission. And he just automatically assumes because they were talking to one another that Flag and the bride have a thing. He immediately hunts him down in this jealous, manic episode to try to take him out of the equation. And then they end up bonding throughout their fight. Once they kind of clear out that misunderstanding, you just get to kind of see the infantile kind of machinations of his brain, and especially his like twisted kind of sense based on the way he's equating his life in these different situations to movies he's seen, and it kind of feeds into his delusion as well. As kind of interesting. But Flag, because he just can't wrap his head around, you know, the princess being what she's being painted out to be by Circe, he's now been removed from the equation. He's no longer leader of the team. He's been cast out, and Amanda Waller, after speaking with Circe and seeing what she's seen, this vision of all these heroes, Batman, Peacemaker, Superman, Wonder Woman, notable DC figures, all dead as a result of whatever is coming. You know, and the way they kind of justify this as well is that it's not like an illusion. It's not like she's making her see something that she wants her to see based on clairvoyance and stuff like that. She wouldn't be able to control her visions. That's what they're saying. So I'm wondering if there's truth to that, because I know in some situations, some iterations and stuff like that, that is the case with clairvoyance, with visions and stuff like that, especially like if she's sharing that to her with what she sees, it is what she sees, and she can't choose what she sees. But given her hands are cuffed, she can't cast spells, so who knows what the limitations are that when you're just entering her mind. So I'm wondering if there's truth to that, because at the end of the day, I don't know what she would gain from removing this princess and this country from the equation or taking control of it herself. While she's not like a saint by any means, you know, these things she's trying to prevent necessarily would hurt her. Like if the world ends and falls to this woman and her empire, what does she have to gain out of that situation? It would harm her. Much like them, they are kind of doing what needs to be done for their own aims. Whatever she showed her was convincing enough that Amanda Waller is like, I'm not even going to chance it, so we're just going to take her out of the equation. Cold-hearted Amanda Waller, as she is sent the team, remove Flag, and put Bride in charge and sent them off to go do the deed. And that's where they're on the way to do that now. And, you know, before that, though, we had this nice little moment where, because they went on this mission, you know, we see them kind of standing up for each other back at the prison. And that's nice to see that, as much as they are still trying to be standoffish and not be like, oh, we formed these bonds through battle and all this kind of stuff, you know, the Bride was still very kind of, you know, shunning that idea until push came to shove, and she did, in fact, shove back when they were messing with Nina. So I like that. They are building this relationship and this kind of reluctant friendship within the group that is really nice to see. But yeah, man, I'm very curious, like, is it actually true that what she's seeing is not a manipulation? That this is something that is going to happen if they do not stop this princess from taking power? And it just makes me wonder, like, what are they hiding? What, you know, we see, like, obviously her army is, like, kind of futuristic knights. Like, they have these lasers, they have all this other stuff. I don't know what other tech they have, but we see her in this battle armor wielding this, like, halberd and all this kind of stuff, and then leading the charge as she takes over the globe and takes out the Justice League, which hasn't formed yet, but all the components and main figures of that, you know, like, somehow managed to best them with what? I don't know, man. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Gonna pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York, Scott, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.